Serena Williams shares reaction to sister Venus having new U.S. Open doubles partner. Serena Williams has reacted to her sister Venus Williams' new doubles partner at the U.S. Open, with the 45-year-old reaching the third round of the tournament in New York. Serena Williams humorously reacted to her sister Venus's new partnership with Leylah Fernandez in the U.S. Open women's doubles tournament. In a TikTok video, Serena filmed the pair playing on TV and then turned the camera on herself, rolling her eyes and forcing a smile. The caption said, "When you see your sister at Venus Williams has a new doubles partner at Leylah Fernandez, and you are really happy she's winning with someone else." Venus, at 45, advanced to the third round of the U.S. Open women's doubles with Fernandez, marking her second Grand Slam match win in 4 years. Novak Djokovic makes heartbreaking admission about daughter's birthday at U.S. Open. Carlos Alcaraz tells the truth after U.S. Open win. "Not gonna lie." Venus lavished praise on the 22-year-old Fernandez, calling her the best doubles partner she's had, aside from Serena. She highlighted their synergy, saying, "Our energy really matched each other in terms of determination, in terms of not giving up, in terms of really still just focused and dialed in every single thing." Venus added, "That felt amazing because I never really played with a partner, outside of Serena, obviously, who had that kind of mentality, so it was really fun." Leylah, ranked 30th in singles and 73rd in doubles, expressed that receiving such high praise from Venus was probably the biggest compliment she could receive. The Canadian remarked, "Oh, man. I feel like those are big shoes to fill at the moment." She also called Venus an inspiration and credited the 45-year-old with motivating her to persevere. Venus, on the other hand, shared that no one takes her seriously when she claims she's not adept at doubles. "I think traditionally doubles players are crossing and moving, and I don't necessarily do all of that. But push comes to shove, I'll do what I have to," she expressed. Venus admitted feeling out of her element on the doubles court, yet she reaches a point in the match where she can let go of the thought and just hit her stride. Serena's TikTok comment section was abuzz with tennis enthusiasts sharing their views on Venus teaming up with a new partner. One fan commented, "Saw this and I'm so glad Venus is doing well with Leylah in doubles. Such a strong team." Under the bright lights of Flushing Meadows, where the echoes of their combined legacy still linger in every corner of Arthur Ashe Stadium, a new chapter quietly unfolded. Serena Williams, now a full season removed from her competitive days, found herself in the stands, eyes locked on the court as Venus Williams stepped into familiar territory, but with an unfamiliar face by her side. The moment was surreal. For over 2 decades, Williams and Williams had been the gold standard of doubles tennis. From Wimbledon to Melbourne, from Olympic gold to U.S. Open domination, their bond wasn't just about blood, it was about brilliance. But now, as Venus adjusted her visor and tapped rackets with her new partner, a young, fiery talent half her age, the cameras naturally panned to Serena for a reaction. And oh, did they capture it. The look that sparked 1,000 tweets. Serena leaned back in her box seat, oversized sunglasses covering her eyes, but not quite masking the smirk tugging at her lips. The world saw what it wanted to see. A cocktail of pride, amusement, and just the tiniest twinge of something unspoken, nostalgia, maybe, or that quiet realization that time, as much as talent, reshapes every story. Social media went wild. Is Serena low-key jealous? Faced with tears of joy #US Open. That smirk says everything. Sister drama brewing. She's proud, you can tell. Look at that glow. #sister goals. But what the cameras couldn't catch, what only those closest to Serena understood, was the inner dialogue swirling in her mind. Serena's silent commentary. She looks good out there, Serena thought, watching Venus split-step at the net like it was still 2009. The footwork was sharp, the volleys crisp, the confidence intact. It wasn't that Serena begrudged Venus a new partner. After all, she was the one who had retired first, leaving the legendary doubles partnership to the archives. But the sight of Venus sinking with someone else, it was strange. She's moving on, Serena mused. We both are. Yet deep down, there was pride, overwhelming, bone-deep pride. Because every forehand Venus unleashed, every backhand flick that kissed the sideline, was another reminder that the Williams legacy wasn't just about domination. It was about evolution. Venus, unbothered and brilliant. If Venus felt the weight of the moment, she didn't show it. She played with the calm of a seasoned champion and the fire of a newcomer. Between points, she laughed with her partner, sharing quick whispers and fist bumps, a dynamic that felt fresh but familiar all the same. The match itself was electric. The crowd roared for every winner, every hustle point, every perfectly timed poach at the net. For the fans, it was simple. Venus Williams, even in the twilight of her career, still had that magic. For Serena, it was personal, watching her sister create a new story, one that didn't need her on the other side of the net to feel whole. Post-match reflections. After the match, a thrilling 3-set win that had the stadium buzzing. Reporters swarmed Serena. They wanted sound bites, something headline-worthy, maybe even a hint of drama. But Serena, ever the consummate pro, chose grace over gossip. "She's Venus," Serena said with a grin that finally reached her eyes. "She's still out there fighting, still inspiring. I'm just happy to sit back, watch her do her thing, and cheer her on. That's my sister. That's forever." But later, when the cameras were gone, Serena pulled out her phone and typed a text. "Serena, look good out there. You and the kid. Not bad. Venus, not bad. We were great. Admit it, you miss me. Serena, every damn day. But seeing you happy, that's better than winning." The fans, the future, the legacy. For fans who grew up watching the Williams sisters dominate, the moment was bittersweet. It signaled the inevitable passage of time but also celebrated resilience, reinvention, and sisterhood that transcends the baseline. The young partner, a rising star barely old enough to remember Venus and Serena's early slam runs, spoke in or during the post-match presser. "Playing with Venus is unreal. She teaches you without even trying. Every look, every nod, it's like a masterclass. And knowing Serena's up there watching. No pressure, right?" The crowd laughed, but the truth lingered. Venus Williams, at an age when most athletes have hung up their rackets, is still rewriting what longevity looks like in tennis. And Serena, from her new vantage point, is learning that legacy isn't just about the trophies you collect, it's about the impact you leave behind. An unfinished story. As Venus walked off the court, towel draped over her shoulder and applause still echoing, she glanced up at the players' box. Serena stood, clapping, smiling that rare smile that only Venus could draw from her. For all the speculation, the teasing headlines, and the slow-motion replays of Serena's reactions, one truth remained unshakable. Their story was never just about winning. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.